I'm holding an avocado and an avocado pit. Now the question is, which has more nutrition in it? The flesh of the avocado or the pit? And you know what the crazy answer is? It's the avocado pit contains 70% of the antioxidants of an avocado. And so many of us, and that includes me for a while, was just throwing them away, when inside this pit there is loaded with nutrition. It's soluble fiber, amino acids, and all kinds of antioxidants. So today I'm going to show you how to prepare this avocado pit so that you can start utilizing all the nutrition contained in this. I'm Nanette, certified master herbalist and founder of aimtohealth.com. So let's get started here today. So what I did is I went ahead and I bought about 10 to 12 avocados. And the interesting thing is that I went to 4 different stores, and this is the only size I could find at the time, and they were solid green and very, very hard. So I had to let them ripen for a while. So now this is nice and ripe, and it's actually a little tiny bit smaller, but there are different times of the year where you'll find nice, big, beautiful avocados. But today we're going to work with what I was able to find. So first we're going to go ahead and slice open our avocado. And we're just basically going to cut it in half. Now this one is a little riper than I normally would let it go to. So what you want to do is just pull out the pit. And this is a nice size pit. And what I'm going to do, and what I like to do, is simply take a clean rag, and I'm going to just basically wipe it down and get all remaining flesh off of it. And there you go. Now what you can do is you can let this sit out on your windowsill for 5 to 7 days if you live in a somewhat dry climate. But if you live in a moist or humid type of climate, what you'll want to do is take your pits and go ahead, and if you have a dehydrator like I have right here, I have a dehydrator, you can set the time for about 2 hours and the temp around between 125 and 145 degrees. So that will help to dry out those pits for you. Or if you don't have a dehydrator, you can do the same with your oven. Turn your oven on between 125, 145 degrees, and then leave it in there for 2 hours. And what will happen to it is that the outer shell on this pit is going to dry up and crackle off, and I'm going to show you just what that looks like. So these are my pits here that I've already dried. And as you can see, they're various sizes, and whoops, hey, here we go. And they've dried out very, very nicely, as you can see right here. And what you want to see is that this outer skin has dried, and you're able to actually just pluck it off, just peel it off. So that's what we're going to do with all of these. And it's fairly easy to do. So you just kind of move it around your hand, and you're going to take that outer shell. So I've removed the outer shell from about half of what I just showed you. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take them, and we're basically going to cut them down into smaller bits. Just cut them, slice them a little bit, cut them in half, then slice them. That way, runaway pit. That way, when we go ahead and place it, inside our food processor or your blender, they'll be in small enough pieces so that they will grind up into a powder very readily. So let's go ahead and keep cutting our pits. Okay, so I already sliced them up to a nice size. So now what we're going to do is place them into our food processor. And as you can see, they're somewhat of a pinkish kind of color. And they're actually going to change a little bit more in their color as we grind them up and grind them into a powder. And that's going to release a lot of the antioxidants, and you'll see that in the changing color of the powder. So here we go. I'm going to put this into the food processor. It's going to be a little loud here, so here we go. Okay, so you can see it's starting to do a really good job, and the color's starting to change just a little bit there. We're going to need to do this a little bit more. Okay, so you can see that the food processor has broken it down a little bit more, but I'm going to have to tell you that I think I'm going to have to put this into my blend tech. My blend tech is fantastic at being able to pulverize and grind just about anything into a powder. So it depends on if you might have a food processor that's stronger than the one I have, or what also works is a coffee grinder. So you can use a coffee grinder as well. I don't have a coffee grinder, so I'm going to go ahead and put this into the blend tech and let it finish it off into a nice fine powder. Okay, here we go. Okay, so that's done. Now let's take a look at this. As you can see inside there, look how dark, bright orange it is. All that blenderizing has released all of those fantastic antioxidants that are contained in the avocado pit. That is just beautiful. So let me go ahead and put it into this bowl so you can see that brilliant color just is amazing. And that is what it looks like. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that color. Now what you can do is you can put about a teaspoon onto, let's say, a salad that you're making, or sprinkle it onto your chicken or fish. You can bake with it, make some muffins with it, throw it into your smoothie. There's so many ways that you can incorporate this very high antioxidant powder and not ever waste any of these nutrients ever again by tossing that pit. But keep using this, and you're going to see the benefits that it's going to yield on your skin, your hair, just your bodily organs, your energy levels. It's just loaded with fatty amino acids and soluble fiber, and it's known as a tremendous superfood. So not very many of us have known this, but now we can share this information and tell other people. Now, I'm not telling you that go ahead and start taking this and your hair is going to grow nice and long and thick, or you're going to have skin like a 30-year-old or a 20-year-old, but it will help to feed your cells. And it's all about high energy foods that are going to feed your cells. And I have this little mantra every day that I say: it's never too late to rejuvenate your body. And your health and how you look and feel is a total picture of everything that you do in the course of a day, of a week. Now, you may not be able to or have the time to use this amazing avocado powder from the pit every day, but if you incorporate it several times in a week, that is going to yield tremendous benefits. So it's your health, your wellness, your energy, how you look and feel. These are the total picture of everything you do, and it's never too late to rejuvenate. And that's one of the reasons why I started my channel, is to help educate and share with you that there's so many little things that you can incorporate into your day, into your diet, into your regimen, whether it's daily or weekly, that's going to help build your body, build your cells, and really make a big difference in your life as you improve your health one step at a time. So if you liked this information, hit the like button and be sure to share with your friends, your family, and hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll know when my next video comes out. And until next time, stay safe and be well.